now that we have our table legs made, let's go ahead and make the tabletop. It's really simple. So basically what we're going to do is create a polygonal cylinder. But we're going to want to press on this little square here to bring up the cylinder preferences. And let's just try that again. Why isn't it bringing that up? Let's just try cylinder preferences. There we go. Okay, so just make sure that it looks like this. This is going to create like a pancake kind of cylinder, so it's going to be short and wide, so it look like a kitchen table. So make sure it's on the y-axis. Set the radius to 3, to height to 1. The axis divisions to 20, height divisions to 1. And then click create. And there you go. Actually, let's move this up a little bit. It's looking a little thick for a kitchen table, so let's go in and right click on it. Okay, and go into vertex mode. And let's just highlight these bottom ones here, and let's just make it a little bit smaller. And there you go. That looks about right. And there you go. That's really, really easy to do. So, yep. Okay, now that we have our tabletop created, let's go ahead and create the bottom. Basically what we're going to do is let's go up to create polygon primitives, and we're going to make the bottom of this out of a cube. So let's just press on the preferences box here next to cube and bring up the preferences, and you're going to want to make sure that these are all set to 1 and that the y-axis is pressed here. And basically this is going to create a cube with no divisions, and it's just going to be a really easy way to make the bottom of this. So let's just go ahead and we'll press create, and that's actually looking a little bit big, but okay, let's first of all just move this up here so it's easier to work with. Okay, so I'm going to right click on there and go into vertex mode, and I'm going to scale this down so it's not quite as big. And now I'm going to scale the entire box up to match the size of the table. So there we go. Just a little bit bigger. And that looks to be about not right. Let's try this again. There. Okay. So that looks to be about right. That's the thing with Maya. You always want to make sure that you're, paying attention to what's going on, because if you're not, things could happen. So, okay. So now we've got there. So now we're going to want to scale this so it is, wait a second here. Let's go back into object mode. It's kind of hard to see it there. So yeah, let's scale this so it is proportionate to the table here. So I'll show you what I'm going to do. Just scale this up. There we go. Okay. Scale this up. So, hey, stop it. See, it's, you always got to be paying attention. Okay. So there we go. So, I mean, you could just scale this to your liking. Doesn't have to be exactly like this. Just do it until you feel you got something that, looks right. So let me just tweak this a little bit more. I right click going into vertex mode and just tweak this just ever so slightly so it looks more like a table. So okay, so now let's go back into object mode, click off there, and let's move it so it's laying flat on the bottom of the tabletop that we created. Okay, so now we're going to right click, click faces, and we're going to select this face, and we're going to do an extrusion. So I'm going to press extrude. Okay, and I'm just going to extrude this in a little bit. There we go. That is going to create a little border for us to set our table legs into. So now I am going to go back into object mode and take a look and see what I've done here. Okay, so that is looking about right. So now